welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I was thinking we would play the Stanley Parable, but then I realized it's only for PC, and I don't have one, so yeah. Let's turn off the controller vibration, because that really broke my controller's sensitivity. Anyways, let's just begin the game. Why not? Okay, the end is never the end. Is never the no. Okay, where's this loading up? And guys, you like Balagas Dimensions video, so why not we do like new games that you guys
This
like?
is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay, you didn't have to be that loud.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk,
That's awesome.
telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
This
is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
How does he get paid for
and
it? Just
although
clicking
others might
buttons.
have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Oh.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
That was a smooth transition. Alright, now we're in Stanley Parable. What's this? I hate Mondays. But comment down below if you hate Mondays. Anyways,
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
okay, so...
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh. How can you... Wait, can I turn it back on? Back on. Who I should really start checking these mugs. What the heck? Okay, any more mugs that I can check that are comedy? Oh, this also says I hate Mondays. Alright, Golden Cup. I like work. Just hate my boss. No offense to other bosses around the area, but... Ooh. Okay, but... That is like the 5th time I've been interrupted when recording the video. New content. Oh yeah, I already went for the first new content. It wasn't really that much, but if you guys want me to do a normal playthrough of, oh wait no, but then it'll show Stanley Parable. Okay, I might have to double check if Stanley Parable 2 is typically the same thing as Stanley Parable, but the second? It could be just the same Stanley Parable, but yeah, I think it is typically. Let's just go new.
Good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Dude. I'm yawning. Well, okay. So now we're going to step into new content. The new content wasn't really anything. It was just a jump circle. Also, I haven't really seen anything about the new edition. I only saw the normal. Whoa. Okay, we are now in this elevator. Where is this gonna lead us?
You see, Stanley,
That's his new
I've
content.
been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
We'll make it dark.
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Okay, wait. It's never the end. It's never the end again. 4-2. Oh, I get it. 427. I get
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
No, but-
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Okay, whoever knows this narrator, please tell him how to name games, because Ultra Deluxe sounds way more cool than just 2. They're back. 2 doors. Oh! Oh, okay, we have a presentation. The Stanley Parable 2 Lego ideas. So they actually made some ideas of it. Stanley Parable Zoo that we have. American style. FNAF style looks like. I don't know what that style looks like. There's not even a 2 in that. Thanks for attending my meeting. Same thing on this computer. Wait, can you? No, you can't. Also, when you just interact, it sounds like you're clicking a keyboard. What the? A, E, E. Alright, oh god. Oh no, 2 Stanleys.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Okay, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, let's just continue.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Oh, wait, is there actually real merch? Yo, I'm gonna give you guys a second to scan that QR code to check if this is an actual merch store. I might check myself. Alright, that's all the time you had. Sorry if it was like 1 millisecond. Office directions, Stanley Parable, resource from the bucket. Cheers. Okay, no screenshots. We might have to go down in a minute, but wait, the button that says the name of the player that's playing the game. It has to either say then or then the day or something like that.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
I mean, true, but then my name will be spoiled. Okay,
Jim.
Oh.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Oh my
but
gosh.
of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, Here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Okay, wait, is that...
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Okay, guys, let's just get myself Okay. Get ready for me to be doubly active. Hello everyone, Jim the Jammer. Jim the Jammer here, playing the Stanley Parable 2. And we are about to experience the button that says the name of the person that's playing the game. Well, let's say my name, lads.
Jim.
Oh, who said my name?
Yes, you see?
Woo.
What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button
go.
described you. Do it again, do it again.
Okay.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2,
Oh,
it
gosh.
would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the gym button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Wait, I can still press it.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim. I'm
Oh, I
putting
want
the
more
gym
Jim.
button away.
I want more Jim.
Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
I got 3 gyms at least. Let me out. Let me out! Okay. Just to clarify, Jim is not my actual name. Jim is not my actual name. Like the narrator said, I was role-playing as Jim. Anyways, back to continue and see what the heck we
I
got.
suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2.
Stop.
That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Stop, I thought we finished with that. A whole new office. Amazing. Red is a new orange. What? That doesn't make sense. Okay, that's so long. A new updated ray trace, more the same, but a good way to sequel to the Stanley Parable. New features, new content, new ideas. Costly quality when you're just right around to change. The baby is a little girl, oh my god, what the heck is that? Oh yeah, actually do not screenshot that baby, no, do not show that to your mother, that is sauce. Okay, let's go experience the Stanley bucket. For some reason, so many people are greedy of the bucket. I don't know why, but I think I might start getting greedy of the bucket now.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who
bucket?
played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever
bucket?
solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
Where's
It's
bucket?
the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket
Where
is
is
in
that
your
going?
arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to
Let
be
me
less
have the
uncomfortable.
back. Oh, hey,
The bucket
hey,
is the
hey,
perfect
language,
solution. Come
sheesh.
on, give it a try.
Okay. Hopefully I managed to cut that out, because Share Factory, you have to have blur. Come on now, man. Yeah?
Can you feel it?
Yes.
The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already
Oh,
be sweeping
yeah.
through your body.
The bucket.
And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that
yeah.
just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Yes.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they?
Yeah.
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, yeah. The bucket is making me so nice. Yes. Yeah. Oh, it stopped. But at least I'm still on the bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
Me?
That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Yeah. It's a cool award. Video game bucket. Alright, anything else that we missed? Ooh. 3 + 2 easy trophy. This is for the PlayStation, edit. An easy trophy for PlayStation. Easy trophy. This is the test trophy. Get yours right now. Pull lever. Receive your new trophy. And no more steps. It just works. Okay. I want
Now
a free
here's something
trophy.
special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident?
Yeah.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes, You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Give me my trophy.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I don't think you can hear us, lads. Okay, you have to respect that trophy, man, literally.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Oh, the jump circle again! Yay! Yay!
You know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
I think a jump circle. Will jumping be available in the Stanley Parable 2? That's my question. Collectibles. Mr. Stanley himself. I better not be sussy about that. The infinite hole. It won't end. I remember there's a trophy for that, so I'm gonna go do that. I mean, I really want to just get on with the sequel already, but bro, I need trophies from this place, man.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
Yeah?
This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Whoa. Yo, is this the Backrooms? Backrooms Stanley Parable? That clap has to happen. Okay, infinity hole, here I come. Bucket, keep me company.
You see, isn't it wonderful? It's more of a...
Yeah, we made it!
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley.
New mug.
I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
Why?
Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall in... Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
Yeah.
If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Okay, I'm not sure if we're able to return to that, but if we can't, rip that trophy, I guess. If there even was a trophy. Okay, anything else we need to explore for the sequel before we get on to it? There's an exit. I don't want to exit right now, mine. What's new? What's new that the thing that I never didn't think is you can unlock doors. Absolute doofus. Wait a minute. How do I get up there? This is what's new, and there's a door right there. How do I get up there? Okay, there it is. Here we are. What's new? It's behind this door typically. And explode. What's an explode? Well, that was it. Just explode. That was it. Oh god. Okay, let's just see if we can find something else before we hop into the real sequel. And I'm starting to get tired. Down in the park here, just walking around. Setting world champion. I can't open it, are you kidding me? Well. Oh. Okay, so the narrator changed the text to say the button that says gym. Wait, no. No, the narrator's not that dumb. No, the narrator's not that dumb.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it would go at the end of the...
He didn't talk.
Well, we'll figure that out later.
You didn't put any download the first time. Wait, is the gem button still there? Yep, I knew it was not that dumb. Wait. Dang, I can't click it. Alright. We did get the silver life. Okay, now that we probably explored everything here, I think it's time to move on to the sequel. Let's head to this door. Right here. No screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one.
Who cares
I
though?
think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
This.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
No! I did not want this. No!
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No.
Yeah.
No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Oh, narrator. Oh, okay, well, how do we get into the sequel? I'm so dumb. It's literally the exit. I'm blind. Oh wait, but narrator didn't make any notice about the collectibles, so let's find out if he says anything. Okay, well.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
What?
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Everyone's trying to get it. Sorry everyone, it's my collectible, thank you very much. Okay, this just looks creepy. Okay, give me that amount. I said give me that amount. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that just happened, I teleported.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Amazing, you meant. Like I said, someone tell us narrator how to actually write a game.
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yes. Maybe I don't know if I missed something, but okay. Stanley Parable 2.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment.
Yes.
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay,
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
yes, switch it, switch it.
This is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Come on.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. with care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work?
Yeah.
I suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up.
All right.
All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Okay, let's see what this new loading screen typically is. A title screen, sorry. Let's see this. Title screen. Oh gosh. Oh, okay, now I'm getting back roomy. What the heck is this? Okay. This is the sequel, everyone. It's just red now.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yeah, I think that's enough. Okay, let's begin the game. The sequel. Sequel of Stanley Parable. Why do I feel like how long this video is gonna be forever? Whee! Jeez. Okay.
This is the
Nope. We don't need it. Okay. Not even my
All of
balloons I
his
picked.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so new game, new endings. And I think that includes the... Oh, wait, we're home. And oh, wait. Is there an ending where I turn off, like, every single computer? Where's the computer?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, so then I involve the
Stanley
bucket.
picked up the bucket.
Bucket time, baby. Me and Bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay, Bucket, where do you want to go? The right? Sure.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him,
Yes.
telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Okay, Bucket. Do you want me to go down this elevator or to continue? Jesus, this thing's a psycho. Bucket's an absolute psycho. Sheesh.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Adventure
That's
line.
what the fans want. Let's do it.
The adventure line.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Oh, this music again. Bucket, let's go.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about.
Stop.
Don't you remember all those great jokes from the
Oh.
original dialogue? Yes, it's as classic now
I
as
am
it was
not
back
addicted to
then.
whatever
Let's
you
do it
freak-
for the
you
fans,
flippin'
Stanley.
said.
Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Oh my god, this game is really
you
gonna
get
get me
it,
to
Stanley?
demonetization,
We
ain't
need
it?
to get rid of the bucket.
No!
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Oh, shit.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me, it already feels as though it's been part of the...
Oh. What are we now? Have an ending?
The Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential.
Bro,
We
you
were
just
going to do
created
such
it.
marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All
But-
of it's squandered now. Goodbye.
You know, you literally just destroyed me in the process. You don't even care about me? Bro, do not trust the narrator, man. Do not trust the narrator. Sheesh. Bro, narrator, why? Oh, god, dang it. Okay, that was weird.
All of his co-workers were gone.
The narrator
What did it
literally
mean?
forgot about me and just
Stanley
cared
decided
about
to
the
go to
bucket
the meeting
destroyer.
room.
Fuck
Stanley
it!
lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
I can't hug it.
Stanley
Okay,
clutched the bucket
dude,
tightly
okay,
to his
Bucket, I
chest
am not
and
trusting
entered
you.
the door on his left.
Bucket, you are not. Bucket, I'm not trusting you. You got me to the almost demonetized. You literally almost got me demonetized. You freaking
Still
bucket.
no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's
my.
office was where he'd... Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs
Bucket, do
to
not
the
give me a
boss's office.
demonetization place now again. Oh no, this is the place where it loops, ain't it? Oh, a Stanley. Keep it up.
Found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Okay. Well, I think I might know one place that one of them's in. Oh wait, no, I can't go back to it now, can I? Flip. I was meant to come back to it in just a sec, but let's just continue our way up.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
Oh.
Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
Oh,
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
oh, okay, no man. There's no
Another
one.
miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Okay, the Stanlerines now, wonderful. Here we go. Also, guys, if you want more Stanley Parable, make sure to hit the like button. If you want more Stanley, whoa, okay. Now it doesn't say it's never the end. It just says loading, 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 loading. Okay.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, I know, my bucket's my friend. That you almost made me destroy typically.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, wait, should we do a glitch? Will it never say anything? Oh, come on. Okay. Let's just turn the lights on first.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to
Oh, wait.
themselves.
Wait. I will just... Yay!
But just
Oh.
as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility,
Oh.
he tripped and fell over the railing
I
and
didn't-
into
I
the
didn't
dark
die.
void
Sweet.
below. Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall. Now, what to do next, Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here.
Oh.
So they set up a little couch and relaxed.
Oh?
It really wasn't so bad down here, a bit cold perhaps.
Can I get on the couch?
After
Oh.
some time had gone by, they installed a few shelves as well, and a sort of kitchenette that was useful for when the bucket was craving paninis.
I'm becoming friends with the
But it
bucket.
wasn't until
Oh
the
gosh!
lights and the standing lamps came in that it really started to feel like a home.
Ooh.
In fact, after some time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility.
Gosh.
This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the state of their home
Cook,
slowly
come on,
decayed
bucket, let's cook
as Stanley
something.
became withdrawn
What the heck is this
and
ending?
neglected the cleaning.
Oh.
It unsettled the bucket deeply. Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail.
What happened?
All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back.
What the heck even
doing
happened,
it
bro?
over again, staying on the path.
Sheesh.
It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending.
Oh, now I'm
This
finally on the
made
couch.
no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was inconsolable. This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending.
Oh.
But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on.
Oh.
The two of them waited for a very long time.
Oh. Okay, it's back to never the end. Okay, we're back. Okay. And well, that
All of his
happened.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, let's just try and get the Stanley figurines before we end this video.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yay.
Wow. Yes, this room. What but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope, I am going to go straight.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible
Where
he
is it?
wasn't fired years ago.
It was right there. Okay, now how do I get there? Do some crouching tricks. And bloop. Let's do it, I do it, I do it, I do it. Done.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm
Right.
torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of
Stanlerines.
happiness
Sounds pretty
that you
good.
get from seeing a small
That's your
number in the
audience.
corner of your
I need to pause the game.
screen go up by one? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
So we just need like 2 more. If I'm correct. Oh. Vent. Is this meant to be the endless pit? Yay! Okay. Where does this lead us? I don't... Okay.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun was so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun was so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun was so far off the beaten path. Think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording?
Yeah.
It was all just in Stanley's head.
Are you sure?
I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
How's that me? Wait, was that Lost Cat? Wait, hold the phone. Was that Lost Cat? Just what? Okay, that was awkward. Strange. And we're back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay, at least
Stanley
we got
decided
one
to
of
go
the
to the
Stanley
meeting room.
figurines.
Perhaps he had simply missed a
I just
memo.
need to find out where that last one is.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to
I
the
actually
meeting
want to try
room,
something.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
Keeps
But
him
eager to
different
get
dialogue,
back to
hasn't it?
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope, I am moving here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Going here.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Wait, what's this down there? Can we get down there? We'll try. Hopefully I don't break my legs. Come on. Come on. Okay, I think I'm gonna be stopping here. If you guys want more of Stanley Parable, make sure to leave a like on this video. Also, more Work the Life episodes coming soon. And don't forget to check out Bucket Eye Studios if you have Rec Room. And also, if you want to play Rec Room, it's completely free. I don't know why I'm saying this, even though Rec Room's not sponsoring me. But yeah, hopefully this video inspired you to, I don't know, if you have a PlayStation 4 or something like that, you can play the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe and see what's in it before me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and you guys can done your plans, because I am out.
Jim.
Oh.